From the All Indiana Podcast Network.
The All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the News 8 Daily 8.
Now the latest news.
Kylie Conway has all the news you need to know.
And more.
Please stand by.
Now, here's Wish TV's Kylie Conway.
Hi, this is Kylie Conway, and this is the News 8 Daily 8 for Tuesday, July 14th. It will be dry, clear, and cool tonight with a light breeze, a low of 65. Heat and humidity return tomorrow. New charges have been filed for the man accused of plowing into a car, killing 4 young siblings. Authorities say 31-year-old Corey Withrow from Camden, Ohio, was high on marijuana and a strong central nervous system stimulant when he crashed into the car. He now faces charges of driving while intoxicated, causing death. Police say he was going 72 miles an hour when he smashed into the traffic that had slowed for a highway construction zone. This was on I-70 in eastern Indiana last Thursday. The car's driver, 34-year-old Aaron Bruce of Kansas City, Missouri, was severely injured. Police say the children killed were 15, 13, 8, and 6 years old, and they were Bruce's children or stepchildren. Someone stole thousands of dollars worth of equipment from the Franklin Township Little League. Now police need your help to find out who did it. Sometime between June 26th and 28th, police say somebody broke into the Franklin Township Little League garage. The president of the Little League, Bill Toth, says the thieves literally peeled back part of a metal door to steal things inside. He says thieves stole about $8,000 to $10,000 worth of equipment, including a zero-turn riding lawnmower, a generator, air compressor, and trailer. Much of the money to pay for it came from the pockets of people who live in the community. And tonight, police are hoping you can help. IMPD detectives are looking for a newer silver Chrysler or Dodge minivan with rear-tinted windows and an early 2000 black Ford F-150 with a silver stripe. The season was already pushed back to early April because of COVID, but Toth expects the kids to have a quality season nonetheless. He says people in the community have already stepped up to help. More police are coming to the downtown Indy Canal. Mayor Hogsett announced today that IMPD and the Department of Metropolitan Development have partnered to pay for additional police. This comes after a wave of violence on the canal. Just last night, police say 4 young men robbed a couple at gunpoint. So now, adding it all up, over the past 2 weeks, 2 people have been shot and killed along the canal, at least 1 armed robbery, and violence in the area, according to people who live and work there, just doesn't seem to be slowing down. You can learn much more from Richard Essex's live report at 5 on Wish TV. You'll also be able to find the story on wishtv.com. Wayne Township schools are delaying their start date by 2 weeks. Students will still have the option of e-learning or in-person classes, which is why the district says it's being delayed. They want to make sure they have enough PPE for in-person classes and enough laptops to send home with students who choose to learn remotely. To the latest numbers, state health officials confirmed 662 new COVID-19 cases today. Nearly 52,700 people have now tested positive in Indiana so far. Another 13 Hoosiers have died, bringing the statewide death toll to 2,582. And Vice President Mike Pence is heading to Louisiana amid the state's reemergence as one of the nation's hot spots for the coronavirus, only months after seeming to contain its outbreak. Pence was scheduled to meet today with Democratic Governor John Bel Edwards, members of the congressional delegation, and state health officials to talk about Louisiana's response to the COVID-19 disease. His visit comes as Louisiana's confirmed virus cases, percentage of positive tests, and COVID-19 patient hospitalization rates are surging. Edwards enacted a statewide mask mandate for people aged 8 and older that took effect yesterday and returned bars to takeout and delivery only. The Trump administration has rescinded a rule that would have required international students to transfer schools or leave the country if their colleges hold classes entirely online this fall because of COVID. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement announced the decision as a court hearing was getting underway on a challenge to the rule by Harvard University and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. You're killing an innocent man. Those were Daniel Lewis Lee's last words before being executed this morning in Terre Haute. This time yesterday, the execution had been put on hold by a federal judge, but the Supreme Court reversed the decision in a 5-hour ruling. The majority said death row inmates didn't show they would likely succeed in their challenge. Dissenting justices say the constitutionality of the death penalty needs to be re-examined. Lee's execution was the first for the federal government in 17 years. It is Election Day in 3 states, Alabama, Maine, and Texas. As voters make their picks, it could potentially shape the balance of power in Washington. Former Attorney General and 4-term Senator Jeff Sessions is looking to get his old Senate seat back. But despite holding the position for more than 20 years and never losing a race, Sessions is considered the underdog in the Republican runoff against former Auburn football coach Tommy Tuberville. The biggest factor in the race, Sessions' former boss, President Donald Trump, who is still upset at Sessions for his recusal during the Russia probe. President Trump endorsed Tuberville and recorded a message for the former coach saying Tuberville is going to do a job like you haven't seen. Waiting in the wings to take on the winner come November, Alabama Senator Doug Jones, one of the most vulnerable Democrats in the Senate. Tuesday's elections also determined who Maine Republican Senator Susan Collins and Texas GOP Senator John Cornyn will face. The Lone Star State is one place national Democrats have dubbed Ground Zero. They are investing time and money in Texas to potentially expand their congressional political power and perhaps turn the red state blue. Joe Biden is pledging to spend $2 trillion to fight climate change if he's elected president. Biden unveiled his 4-year plan today. It aims to achieve entirely carbon pollution-free power by 2035. The plan aligns with the climate bill spearheaded by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. That one aims to reduce emissions to zero by 2050. Biden's plan also emphasizes updating America's infrastructure and promoting electric vehicle production. Jeffrey Epstein's former girlfriend says she's not guilty. Ghislaine Maxwell appeared in a video court hearing today. She's accused of recruiting girls and women for Epstein to sexually abuse more than 2 decades ago. The judge also denied Maxwell bail today. Police arrested her earlier this month, nearly a year after Epstein killed himself in jail. Delta Airlines posted its worst loss since 2007 today. The company lost $5.7 billion in the second quarter. The CEO says growth in bookings has stalled, and the number of passengers tumbled 93% from a year ago. Delta planned to add 1,000 flights a day in August, but now it will only add about 500. Getting a college degree in 6 months. It is possible through a new online Google program. Google says it plans to fund 100,000 career certification scholarships. The areas of study are data analytics, projects management, and user experience design. The courses are taught by Google employees. You do not need a college degree or prior experience, and Google says it considers the certifications the same as a 4-year degree. NFL players will test out a new helmet feature this week. It's the Oakley branded shield. It has offset vents and a filter lined up directly in front of the mouth to reduce the spread of COVID-19. Combined with a visor, the shield covers the entire face. The league hasn't actually approved the shields yet, but NFL medical experts are behind it. White Castle will soon test out robot cooks, and it could help reduce the transmission of COVID-19. The company is set to become the first large chain to use Flippy this fall. We first introduced you to Flippy in 2018. It's a robot arm that can flip burgers and cook French fries. The company behind it, Miso, says that can free up employees for other tasks like disinfecting tables or handling increasing delivery orders. Miso also says Flippy can create more of a touch-free environment, minimizing human contact with customers. And we are going to end on a really positive note here. Back home in Indianapolis, an IMPD officer helped a woman deliver her baby boy on the east side. The department posted a picture on Facebook this afternoon and a caption that says the officer McWhorter was on a run when someone flagged him down near 21st and Shadeland. IMPD says McWhorter jumped in to help deliver the healthy baby. He and mom are reportedly doing well. This has been your News 8 Daily 8 for Wish TV. I'm Kylie Conway, online at wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook when you search Wish TV.
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.
allindianapodcastnetwork.com.